Alright, we have gun shop standoff, okay? And this is going to be over at the hunting shack over in the North Plaza, okay, aka Cletus's gun shop. So as you can see, when we pull up here, there's going to be 3 people in there. What you want to do is get close enough to trigger their action. They're going to start shooting you, okay? You don't take much damage from it, thankfully. And then once you leave the shop, okay, young Jonathan here, Jonathan Picardson, he will come over and be like, hey, what the hell, you're not a zombo. And then what you will then have to do is proceed through the dialogue tree. Okay, just keep talking to young Jonathan here, and basically he's going to ask you what you're doing here, blah, 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 and of course, you know, Frank is going to say, hey, come with me to the safe house, safe room, and like any sane person, they'll be like, fuck you, bullshit, everyone's dead, there's no safe house, and then they'll ask for proof, specifically young Brett, Mr. Brett Stiles, Jonathan's friend here, he's the one who's going to ask for proof, and what I recommend you do is before you venture out doing this, take a picture of the safe room entrance. In fact, there's also a PP sticker there as well. And as you can see, if you get too close, okay, they'll turn hostile, so be very careful about that. Thankfully, I did not take much damage, and as you can hear, Miss Alyssa Laurent is just crying in the background, you know. So again, just go through the dialogue tree. Frank is going to be like, hey, feast your eyes on this. This is the entrance to the safe house. Come through. And then, of course, they'll follow you. And, of course, when they become friendly, I would recommend grabbing as much, you know, weaponry as possible. Any refresh on any shotguns or sniper rifles, because the convicts will still be alive. You know, let's not forget about them, okay? You will have to kill them a few more times until the overtime mode happens. As you can see, I'm getting chain stunned here, and after they got their aggression out, they're joining the squad. So yeah, and there we go. The gun shop standoff survivors are escorted back to the safe house. 225,000 PP. Let's go. Alright, so we got a woman in despair. You know, I had to throw that pottery plant there for some fucking reason, but that's okay. So we got Miss Simone Ravendark here. She's chilling in the corner of the CD store. Funny, CD stores. Kids nowadays are like, what the fuck is that? But she's here. She's a very young girl. She's like, what, 18 years old, and she already got bit. That fucking sucks. But, you know, thankfully, the creator of Zombrex, you know, spoiler alert for a 11-year-old game, 16-year-old game for this one, Isabella is going to be synthesizing the beta version of Zombrex, so we can treat her. Again, just go through the dialogue tree. Frank is going to tell her, hey, we got a medical technician on deck. She will help you come through, and then she'll be like, okay, I'll follow you. Let's go. There you go, you got it, she said. And she's a very aggressive personality type, so... But thankfully the trip isn't that far. And here we go, Miss Simone has been escorted back to the safe room. There we go. 62K. Alright, so we got Mr. Kindell here. Kindells Betrayal. So basically Kindell wants to take leadership, you know? He wants to grab as many survivors who believes in his vision over Frank's. It's not like Frank had a vision, he's just here, and he just so happens to have a helicopter, but Kindell seems to disagree with that, and he wants to take as many survivors as he wants with him, grab weapons, hotwire cars, and dip. But then Frank goes, hey man, I came in from the helicopter, and the National Guard they're blocking everything out, man, so you might want to think about that. So that pretty much shut down Kindell's plan, okay? And all you gotta do is you just have to talk through the dialogue tree, and eventually Kindell will stand down, like all mutiny-style subquests that you will encounter throughout your playthrough here in Dead Rising. And the thing about Kindell is, if you do not talk with him, he will take a significant chunk of survivors with them, and they will all pretty much die, obviously, because I'd rather fly away in a helicopter than take my chances on foot. So that will hurt your overall score in the end, so make sure to pay attention to this when Otis gives you the call saying that Kindell's tripping. So once he stands down, mutiny averted, and we get the 10k PP, and that's it.